In this video, we're going to talk all about how to lay out a music school. And so if you don't have your own music school and you've always dreamed of having something a bit bigger than your own little teaching space, we're going to talk all about how to do that. Some things that I've learned in growing many music schools and many locations. I'm going to walk you through it. But first, before we take a look inside, this is not going to be a music school. I've been there, done that, now help people build them all around the world. This is actually going to be like a real cool like sleep out guest house to go next to our house, which is over there. But if you were building music school, I'm going to share a few things that I've learned along the way. First thing is, if we sort of, pan the camera around, is you want to think about parking. Like, you want to make sure that your parents have somewhere to park. And so you want to think about, oh, where's the front door? Like, where are they going to park? Make sure you've got access and you've cleared a way for people to get it. Next thing you do want to have is you want to have a waiting room. Now, you might think, oh, I don't know if I need to have a waiting room. Well, the thing is, not every day is a nice sunny day like it is today. Often there's crazy weather. People need to be able to race in, get inside, and have a bit of space to sit around. So if this was going to be a music school, the first thing I'd say is you'd want to have, a bit of a waiting room. So you'd want to probably have, maybe like a quarter of this space is a waiting room. The next thing I would probably do is I would go over here and I'd say this space in here, which is actually going to be a bathroom. I would actually put like a window in here, not with glass, like an open window, and I'd put two desks in there. And so I'd have, myself and a team member helping doing all the administration and billing and things. They would work in there, and then this window would allow people to talk to them, but they're in a separate room. And so that clears the whole waiting room, which means you can even have a chair here and a chair here for people to be able to sit. And then you're going to need a bathroom. So I would probably put a bathroom like over here. Commercially, you usually have to have a double door because of smell and health and safety. So a corner just enough for a toilet and a window and a bathroom over there, and then you would be able to fit in another room here. So you can have a decent sized room here where you can probably still fit, 4 students in a small group. If it was vocals, guitar, keyboard, you wouldn't fit 4 drum kits in there. But then coming through here, I would want to have at least 3 rooms in this space. So over here, we'd have an office. Obviously, you design it better. This is like already pre-set out for this guest house, but you would want to have like another room here where you could fit at least 5 students and a teacher. You would want to have another big room here, again, where you can fit 5 or 6 students and a teacher. So you would get, 1, 2, 3 rooms, a bathroom, an office, and a waiting room. And so with that, if you think and do the maths, you go, okay, well, let's say that I run a class after school. Let's say I do a 3:30 class, and then let's say we do 45-minute classes. So I got 3:30, 4:15, 5 o'clock, 5:45 to 6:30. Let's say we take a little dinner break at 6:30, and for 15 minutes, 6:45 to 7:30, 7:30 to 8:15, and we'll call it a day there. So we get 6 classes of 45 minutes, and we'll be able to get, say, 5 students in a class. So what's that? 6 times 5 is 30 students. So in one day, in one room, you can get 30 students. But we've got 3 rooms, so we could get 90 students in a day. And if we ran for let's say only 5 days a week, we could actually fit 450 students in this space with 3 rooms, group classes of 5, and we haven't had to build this massive school. And so there's a lot of room to move and a lot of capacity people can actually grow with before having to step out into a larger location. Now, that doesn't mean that you need to run some group classes. You need to do that well. There's training on how to do that well in the Build a Music School library. I'll put a link down below. You can go grab it for free, where we've worked with about 11 music school owners that have built really successful group lesson programs and interviewed them, put it all together, every tool that you'll need to do that. So you can go grab that. Another really cool tool that you'd want to check out is the studio tours. I think that's in module 2. Go grab that for free. And you'll see, stacks and stacks of music school owners taking you for a tour through their real music schools, so you can see how they've laid it out and what they've learned. But you can see just with 3 rooms, a waiting room, this would grow you from, if you were only 30, 50 students right now, you could grow up to, 400 or 500 students in this space. And you would be able to You know, start teaching yourself, bring on other teachers, scale back your teaching to when you're just working in the office and managing it and being able to connect with people and have fun hanging out. And then you get to a place, because you've got so much money coming in, you can save up and you can scale to the next building with maybe 8 rooms, and on it goes. And that was my kind of journey, building and building until it was 2,000 student music school, about 60 team members, doing all sorts of crazy things, which you can read more about my story on our website, buildamusicschool.com, or check out other vlogs where I've shared my story and some of the crazy things we did. So, hey, I hope you've enjoyed this idea. I hope that you'll build a music school. You won't just stay where you are. You'll think bigger and really chase those dreams. And if we can help you in any way, just reach out, buildamusicschool.com. Down below is a link where you can grab all the free stuff that I mentioned, plus, honestly, hundreds and hundreds of other things that will help you. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.